Um, Here's an overview of servant leadership in Wisconsin. Here's the Wisconsin committees, our website, Milwaukee roundtables, as they noted. It's all on the website. Lacrosse, they're meeting tomorrow with their citywide meeting. They have a book discussion. They have a summer conference. You've got the email addresses, but they send out stuff once a month as well. Fond du Lac is a whole different proposal. It's a different operation. It's the third Friday of each month. Green Bay has quarterly meetings, big meetings, and Joe up there handles that. Madison it's more intellectual. At this point, we're looking for some people that might want to take it citywide as opposed to the analytical. A well-kept secret. Greenleaf Center, Monday Morning Message, Greenleaf Org and blogs, Greenleaf Scholars, Best Test. Greenleaf Scholars now has 32 scholars that have gone through that. They have now become, one of them, a pair of them, produced a paper that went worldwide in the most prestigious management journal in the world, and that journal and the article in that journal has had the highest hits of anything they've ever had. There's a lot of this going on. This tells you how frequently, if you Google servant leadership, lead by serving, or applied ethics, this is how many hits you get. Lead by serving has nothing behind it. It's just an idea of saying it one way than the other. Servant leadership has deep academic things that have developed, a big foundation, and that's at the university level. But it affects us, the way books are written, and the way organizations function. Here is, and this is on our webpage, research and the understanding of this for those that are interested. There's a lot more. If you go to Google Scholars and you put servant leader, you'll find all these folks and the number of articles that have been downloaded, which is a pay thing. So, this is the big, big deal. In 2009, we had a national conference in Milwaukee. The result of that conference, everybody was so excited about it, went off very well, is we asked a group of people to come together at the end of the meeting if they were interested in doing a statewide thing. So a group came together, and what they told us is, we didn't know there was other people that felt or thought this way. And that began the process. Lacrosse and Milwaukee were somewhat functioning. Dan came up with the idea of these roundtables. And again, those roundtables, there's a card. You can have them in your company, in your institution, or in the community. And the cards are out there that you can take. They're also on our webpage as to how you conduct those meetings. How many people in here have been to a roundtable? 60%. So try a roundtable. Find one that suits you, one that fits your schedule. There's 5 a month in Milwaukee. We have right now, we just had a meeting last Saturday, a big meeting. All the chairs, it's all volunteer, all the chairs, and we have had 42 breakout sessions that we thought would be effective. And we know people behind them, so it would be good. Then we put it out to the world. What have you got? We got 82 proposals, and we're processing those 82 proposals. And we did that Saturday, and we're doing it some more. And we have 3 different categories we're going to go out and do some searching. So we're going to have a ton of things to select from. There's keynoters, Hunter. Another keynoter is going to be a Wisconsin guy living in California who is a commander of the SEALs, forgot the exact title he has, 2,000 people in the war group. I mean, really tough characters. This is a man that would say to you without a doubt, yes, it may cost us our lives, but that is our job. I said, why do you do that? He says, well, it's for the nation, it's for my family and the generations to come. No question about it. They will sacrifice. They do the job, highly trained. he's going to share his story. He's produced a book. He's a speech maker. But in our case, he's just going to come and share. And then another man who has been around a long time, Mandela has read his books, and I've never been in the room. I've known him for 20 years. I've never been in the room where he didn't get a standing ovation instantly. He has a lot to say, and what he has to say is about his own story. It's character education and servant leadership brought together is what he really talks naturally about. And he does it through his own life example. Very smart guy. So that is what's coming to Wisconsin. Now, this is all volunteer. We're using the Greenleaf Center as the 501c3. We need you, as this program evolves, to send out to your friends and others the links, can have them consider looking at it. It's going to be a very special time. There'll be 3 days. The first day will be academic, will be an academic track. There will be an all-day looking at all elements of servant leadership with a group of high-end folks in the world who will talk to those various elements. And then there'll be a section for folks that come together that just want to talk, like a half-a-day conversation. There's a group of people that are interested in that. Day 1. Day 2 will be a normal plenum speaker, breakout sessions, plenum speakers, breakout sessions. And Wednesday evening will be some kind of a big thing down at the lakefront to show Milwaukee. It's going to be held here because it's much less expensive. And we're going to bus people from the Hampton Inn and others to keep the cost down. It's very affordable. Right now, with some provisions, you can get a super rate for this world-class conference. So look at it, pass it around. We have cards on the table you can put on bulletin boards where you think would be appropriate to attract like-minded people. The essence of everything we've done here usually is I just come here and I get filled. It's like-minded people, and I want to meet more of them.